Good afternoon, I'm Sean Yao, and this is One News Now. President Bongbong Marcos says that he is open to importing sugar at smaller volumes should supply run out. In his personal vlog, the president said that the government could import 150,000 metric tons of sugar in case stock dwindles by October. That is half of the proposed import volume in an unauthorized resolution that was previously issued by the Sugar Regulatory Administration or SRA.
Nakita ko naman, may sapat na supply dito na nandito na sa Pilipinas. At meron na rin tayo na-import noon na naka-inventaryo ngayon. So bago tayo mag-import ng panibagong asukal, dapat sabi ko, ubusin na muna natin ang supply dito.
Malacanang also insisted that Executive Secretary Vic Rodriguez had nothing to do with the unauthorized import order. The palace made this statement in response to rumors that Rodriguez gave the green light for the SRA to convene and adopt the resolution.
As a matter of fact, si ES nga po ang nakadiskubre at siya po ang naghatid ng balita sa ating Pangulo. Kaliwanagan lang po tayo he had nothing to do with this.
Meanwhile, Sugar Regulatory Board member Attorney Roland Beltran has resigned from his post amid the ongoing probe into the illegal SRA order. Beltran cited health reasons in a letter submitted to Executive Secretary Vic Rodriguez. He added that his resignation has nothing to do with the ongoing investigation into the illegal import order issued by the SRA. Beltran is one of the signatories in that resolution, which would have allowed the importation of 300,000 metric tons of sugar. And more groups are pushing for the removal of the mandatory age of retirement. However, one labor group believes that this is more feasible for their top-level positions. Mon Gualvez with the report. All right, we'll get to that report later on. We will be back with more stories after this quick break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Sean Yao. More groups are pushing for the removal of the mandatory age of retirement. But one labor group believes that this is more feasible for top-level positions. Mon Gualvez with the report.
Juliana and Dolores still diligently write their personal details for recording at the Civil Registry of Malolos City Hall. Juliana is 68 years old while Dolores just turned 65 in April. They're now within the mandatory retirement age of 65 based on the law. But the Malolos local government still allowed them to work as contractual employees.
Parang hinahanap pa din po ang trabaho. Kaya pa. Nakakakota, more than quota pa nga po eh.
This is also the sentiment of the City Hall's oldest employee, Nanay Luningning. She is already 72 years old but can still keep up with younger colleagues in her duty as a social worker.
Ito yung kalakasan ko sa palagay ko. Lalo akong pagka masigla, lalo akong sisigla pagka nagtatrabaho ako. Sabi ko nga, kahit ba't naman ako pagre-retire, di hihina lang ako.
The city government of Malolos is also planning to hire employees from the vulnerable sector, including persons with disabilities and solo parents. The Senior Citizen Party List is likewise pushing to enact a law removing the mandatory age of retirement and give anyone from age 65 and up the opportunity to work if they still can. This after the National Economic Development Authority encouraged employers to consider hiring people of old age.
Our practices, our regulations have to evolve and respond with changing times. The life expectancy has been increasing in many societies, including us.
Employers have no qualms about the arrangement, but they think it's more practical to implement this for top-level posts.
In a country where there are less jobs than are available, pabayaan mo naman yung talagang pabayaan mo naman yung productive na siyang magtrabaho.
Senior citizen rights advocate attorney Romy Macalintal also welcomed the measure.
Dapat lang sigurong gawin ay maging optional o voluntary on the part of the retiring person. At saka isa pa, depende rin yan doon sa medical condition niya. Dahil lang sa baka naman may mga medical condition, ay kung may medical condition ay hindi naman pwedeng pigilan ang employer na sila ay bigyan ng mandatory retirement.
The Department of Labor and Employment will begin consultations on the proposal. Labor Secretary Benny Laguesma says he has no problem removing the mandatory age of retirement. However, the department will have to thoroughly review the matter and consider its impact to both workers and employers.
Alam din po natin na mayroong batas na nagsasabing non-discrimination with respect to age. So, dapat po i-harmonize nang sa ganon yung mga gustong mag-invest sa ating bansa.
For News 5, Mon Gualvez, we are One News.
The TNT Tropang Giga are back in the PBA Finals, while Meralco lives to fight another day after the semi-final games this weekend. Marty Bautista with the details.
Getting this opportunity.
The TNT Tropang Giga are headed back to the PBA Philippine Cup Finals after eliminating the Magnolia Hotshots in 6 games, 87-74.
Teammates the letter as well.
In front of more than 9,000 fans, the Blur Jason Castro showed no signs of slowing down and delivered his best performance of the conference with 26 points. He also did it in efficient fashion, nailing 10 of 13 shots. Castro was supported by Mikey Williams' 15 points and Glenco Buntin's 14.
14 years going for 15 years na ako dito sa team na to. Yun yung mentality ko to win another championship at the same time yun nga, yung legacy ko dito. Yun yung gusto kong maging example para sa mga bagong darating na player dito. So, another chance na naman, hopefully makakuha.
Beermen are in trouble because now.
Meanwhile, in the other semifinals matchup, the Meralco Bolts forced a Game 7 against the San Miguel Beermen. Aaron Black came to the Bolts' rescue, scoring 11 of his 17 points in the final 2 minutes of the game to erase a 10-point deficit in the fourth. The Beermen were enjoying a double-digit lead with 5 minutes left before Meralco turned in a 13-0 run to steal the game.
Well, I was really determined kasi kung hindi kami manalo ngayon, uwi na kami. So, I think our backs were against the wall, so it wasn't just me. Everybody on the team was ready, came ready to play today. San Miguel's a tough team. Credit to them, and you know, they had us in a hole for almost the whole game.
Game 7 will be on Wednesday, 6 p.m. at the Araneta Coliseum. For News 5, Marty Bautista. We are One News.
The Philippine Olympic Committee will be honoring the late trackster Lydia de Vega at the soon-to-rise Olympic Museum in Tarlac. In a statement, POC President Bambol Tolentino said, all of de Vega's achievements will be put on display in one wall of the museum. De Vega is dubbed as Asia's fastest woman. In her heyday, she won 9 SEA Games gold medals and represented the country at the 1984 and 1988 Olympics. Let's now take a quick look at today's other top stories. More Filipinos fell under the poverty line in 2021 as the COVID-19 pandemic hit the economy. The Philippine Statistics Authority reported almost 20 million poor Filipinos in 2021. That is up from just around 17 million recorded in 2018. This translates to a poverty rate of 18%. The Marcos administration wants to cut this to 9% by 2028. The expanded number coding scheme takes effect today. Private vehicles will be restricted from roads based on their plate numbers from 7 to 10 a.m., apart from the early evening rush hours. The MMDA will start issuing violation tickets on Thursday, August 18. And another oil price rollback will be implemented starting tomorrow. Gasoline will be cheaper by 10 centavos a liter, while diesel prices will be going down by 1 peso per liter effective Tuesday. For more updates, visit News 5, The Philippine Star, and Business World online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on Signal Play. Register for a free account at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. Masks on, wash hands, and stay safe, Philippines. I am Sean Yao. We are One News.